Yo, what's up, guys? It's Fortnite Kid. Welcome back to another podcast. This is podcast episode 3, and today I am joined back with Garlic Bread Lover. How are you doing today?
I feel like I was just here. I'm doing
Yeah,
pretty well though.
yeah, we weren't
Glad to be
expecting
back.
this to happen, but yeah, it's good to
Yeah,
have
glad
you
to be
here.
back.
We have a lot of good topics once again to talk about. And without further ado, I think we should get into this. The first thing is once again we have a season and event delay. The event was delayed until June 15th on a Monday, and the season was delayed till June 17th on a Wednesday. What are your thoughts on that, Garlic? I would love to hear that.
I'm not really too mad about it because again,
The reasons.
I can get Agent Peely a little bit more done, but other than that, oh boy, this season's starting to feel like last season with the whole dragging on thing. I'm not really mad and I understand why they did it, but wow,
Yeah.
this season is
Yeah,
too
definitely.
long.
Also,
Yeah,
the event being on a Monday.
yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, like people have jobs and they have to
I don't
work. Some
I
people
don't
who
think
are essential
for an
workers.
event on a Monday.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
could be
for
wrong
people
about
like us, we don't really care. But I mean, still, on a
that.
Monday it's kind of weird. But I don't know. And then the season being on a Wednesday is fine.
Yeah, it's again like that. We've almost always had the new season on a Thursday, so having it on a Wednesday is going to be kind of strange.
Yeah, I'm used to having it on a Thursday.
Yeah.
But I guess that's fine. It's not the biggest deal. The event
Yeah.
being on a Monday is a little worse than that. But yeah, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, and getting into our next topic, we have the Airhead skin coming into the item shop after a year of being in the leaks. What are your thoughts on that?
At this point, I don't even know. It's a cool skin, but I don't know. I feel like because it was in the files for so long and we knew about it, I feel like a lot of the hype for it kind of went away. Because
Yeah,
when it came out, I like for some skins that have been leaked not that long, I'm pretty excited because I've like just seen it, but with Airhead, it's like when's it ever going to come out? Like you can't get like hyped for it to come out because you don't know when it is. And
yeah,
it's a cool skin, but I don't think that I would pick it up. It's cool
yeah.
though.
Also, when it came in the shop, it was at 1,500 V bucks instead of 1,200. And has anyone gotten their V bucks back yet? Do you know at all?
I don't
Or
know.
I don't know
I
anyone.
don't know anyone who bought it, but
Hmm.
um I don't know. I sure hope so.
Yeah, but
And
I think it's a pretty good skin. Like, do you really like it at all?
yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's very unique, but what kind of irks me a bit is it was leaked for a year and just to be in the shop for one day, and then they took it out.
Yeah, I think that's kind of weird. Not gonna lie, but I mean it's okay. I guess. I mean I guess they plan that because they plan their shops in advance how long they're gonna be in. But yeah,
Oh,
I guess that's okay.
and I think it only being in the shop for one day also kind of ruined the hype for it.
Mhm. I
But
almost forgot it wasn't like in the shop.
yeah, but it was all right.
But yeah. But getting into our next topic, it's not really a topic, but quickly, I got Rogue Spider Knight the other day. So,
I'm very
actually,
happy for you.
yeah, on Sunday, yes, yesterday as of me recording this. Yeah, I kind of like I like it. Not gonna lie, the three edit styles are pretty good. My favorite is the black and green one. That's just my favorite. And yeah, what are your thoughts on the skin?
I have the original Spider Knight, and having
Mm-hmm.
someone who has the Rogue Spider Knight, it's a pretty cool combo for a duo to run, I think. I
Yep,
really do think
maybe in the
it's one of
fashion
their
show.
better exclusives. I think it's definitely one of their better exclusives.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, some people will say it's pricey. Oh, it's only pricey if you're only getting it for the skin. If you're only getting it for the skin, then I don't know. But if you're
When a
buying the
lot of
S
things
box
are
with it,
pricey.
yeah, yeah. When it comes to exclusive skins, definitely. But yeah, getting into our next topic, we at number 5, we have storm changes. Like basically, the storm, like the first storm circle. Most of the locations are always in the circle. Maybe one or sometimes not. But what are your thoughts on that?
These storms have been strange, and I hope they're changed by next season because it it's kind of it's kind of frustrating when you land at a location just to like 10 seconds afterwards see that the entire location is out of the circle within the first like minute of the game.
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
kind of
like
disappointing.
I feel like that shouldn't happen
Yeah,
because yeah, it kind of it kind of like stops you from landing at some of the um
outer part
locations,
location.
yeah, because it kind of punishes you some of the time.
Yeah, I agree for sure. Yeah, I think that's kind of weird, and it's also like kind of strange. Well, like there's like sometimes it's 6 minutes that it takes for the storm to come in, so it's kind of like it kind of doesn't change up the meta. It's just kind of slow. The games are a lot slower, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah. And in our next topic, we have so the item shops lately have been kind of weird because of the season delay that was not supposed to happen. Thoughts on that?
A lot of these shops have been hot garbage. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
remember
maybe one shop that was not that
much.
bad.
There was one that wasn't bad. It was a
Yeah.
couple days ago, I think.
Yeah.
It was the shop with Airhead in it, I do believe, because it had Airhead, Musha, which were two fantastic skins. But then we
Yeah.
had, I think, four items in the daily that came back before they even reached 30 days.
That's
Which,
right.
when stuff, I get angry when things like come out after 30, 31 days, or whatever. But when stuff comes out before it even reaches 30 days, sometimes even before they reach 20 days, it kind of feels like they don't care about a lot of items.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
Like,
like.
for example, oh no,
Mhm.
go ahead.
But what I was gonna say is, the item shops have changed drastically. I'm not even saying it right, but it's like the shops are always 30 days, and it's just skins that and pickaxes like the driver that every sweat uses, and yeah, like it feels like the shops are being taken over by sweaty arena players and competitive
Yeah,
people.
and the 30-day stuff makes it very difficult to get hyped for a shop.
Yeah. Like I'm not trying to switch up the topic here, but it's kind of like Fortnite was never supposed to be like a competitive game, and
Oh, I
when they
100%
raised,
agree.
yeah, and now that arena is like really like a big part of this game, it's been taking over the item shops, which should have nothing to do with that. Arena should be its own thing, like not its own game, but just its own separate thing, like out there.
Yeah, but and then those arena players find their way into public matches, and that's where skill-based matchmaking comes in, and it
Mm-hmm.
makes it really difficult to play the game.
Yeah. So that's really difficult, and it's been a problem for a pretty long time now. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. But I will say one thing. I completely believe that I don't think they care about gliders anymore.
Yeah.
They have some fantastic gliders that haven't been out in a long time. And even when Heim and Shogun came out in the same shop, everything of those two sets came out except Musha, who came out later. But then both of the gliders from the sets have not been seen.
Yeah, it's
And that
really weird.
it's really weird. I really cannot think of the last time we got a new glider in the item shop. I think it was when we got Synth, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
I I just feel like they don't care anymore. And that really stinks because for as of recording this, it has been 482 days since the Hot Ride glider has been out. And I know I talk about this a lot. If you know me at all, I've been waiting for this glider for so long. I
Yep.
keep waiting for it. I keep saving my V-Bucks, and it just doesn't come out. And I'm starting to kind of lose hope because it's almost reached 500 days not being in the shop, which
Yeah,
is,
that's crazy.
and then I see things like Bullseye coming back every like 20 days. And it
Ruby.
stinks because I feel like they can bring anything out at any time, but they choose not to have variety.
Yeah. Shops used to be really varied, and now they're just not. Yeah, like this season has had one of the worst shops I've ever seen, to be honest.
Yeah.
And it's been crazy, really. Like I don't even know what to say. Like there's so many problems with the shop. Like they always have like birdie and driver in different sections in the daily. Why can't they put it in one section? I don't know. It takes up too much space in the shop. Some sets are like taking up the whole entire feature, which makes no sense. And it's just little nitpicks like that really like disappoints me, because the item shop is one of my favorite things about this game. Like every single night at 8 p.m. Eastern time, usually, I'm like waiting for a shop, and like I'm really excited to what's in it. And then all the hype is lost once I see it's everything's just 30-day stuff.
Yeah. I feel like next season, I think they need to step up their game with item shops. I feel like they could do so much with the item shop, and having the same items come out isn't the solution. I feel like instead of being on a 30-day rotation, which some things come out before that, I think since we have so many items that are in the game, items should be on a 60-day rotation. And I know that would make a lot of people mad because I've seen people right now that are clamoring for skins like items like the driver and birdie and stuff to come back, even though they were out less than 30 days ago. I feel that people don't understand that things will come back and those things are in the rotation. So they're
Yeah.
going to come back pretty often.
Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, I agree a lot with what you're saying, and it doesn't make sense. Like I bet Crystal's gonna be in shops tonight. I bet I don't want these to be in the shop, but we know it's always gonna happen. Like maybe there should be like one shop a week that's like pretty varied. Obviously, there's gonna be a few 30-day stuff, because if everything is not 30 days in the shop, then the shops will get pretty weird eventually. But I don't know what to say. Hopefully next season we'll have better shops, and Fortnite can finally figure out, like, I get they're making more money with all this stuff, but I mean at least vary it a little bit. Like you're not gonna go bankrupt by doing that.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a really long discussion about the item shops. But our final topic for today, we have the flooded map. So there was a teaser for the PS4 Fortnite screen that was leaked. It was like a battle bus going over like a flooded map with an island that was shown in a Fortnite World Cup teaser. What are your thoughts about that?
Oh boy. I really don't know because I think I said this last time, but fighting in the water is difficult. That's
Yeah.
that's all I've got to say about a flooded map, pretty much. Fighting in the water is very difficult.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna make it even work. To be honest.
But
Yeah.
knowing them, they'll make it work.
Yeah.
I'm very confident that it'll be
Yeah.
a good season.
Yeah. I have there's been speculation that it's gonna like the water's gonna eventually get really lower and new locations will be able to like be spotted. I don't even know how the beginning of the season's gonna work. Like I'm so confused right now. Like this I'm like we're all really confused with what's going on in the real world and what Fortnite's gonna be like. I don't even know.
Yeah, I kind of just hope that we go back to having a, an ever-changing game
Mhm.
because I'm not saying it was the best, but the reason that I really enjoyed Season X was because it was changing every week.
Yeah,
Every
it
week there
was
was
like a bunch of
something
gimmicks and
new.
stuff.
Yeah, there were changes. There was map changes every week. Some of them weren't the best, but some of them were fantastic. We had
Mhm.
just every week it felt like there was hype for the game. There was new stuff coming out. There were unvaults, vaults, buffs, nerfs. Just the
Yeah,
game kept changing, and we have
it made
not
it really
had that.
fresh.
And we've not had that this chapter.
Yeah,
It feels
like
like
this
it's fresh for like the first, I don't know,
week,
month of the
like
season, but
yeah,
then it just feels like it's the same.
yeah. Like I'm not. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not sick of the season. It's just we want the game to keep like chugging along and feel like really fresh when you're playing it. Like every day now, I feel the games are exactly the same with you know just everything. Like I don't know. Hopefully, it's better next season as well with this. Like the season wasn't bad at all.
Yeah, I
Like
thought this
not at
season
all.
was fantastic.
Yeah, I
Um,
definitely agree on that.
yeah,
Um,
it just needs to be
and
more fresh.
yeah. So do you have anything more to say about like next season of the Flood Map at all?
I don't think so.
All right, sounds good. So, that is the end of the third podcast here. Hope you guys enjoyed. You can find me on YouTube, obviously, right here, the Fortnite Kid. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at italkmarvel227, and in the description, you can find my Discord server, which I'm trying to revive right now. And yeah, that's the end of the podcast here. Garlic, thank you so much for joining me on this
Thank you
podcast.
for having me again.
Yeah, and I'll see you guys all later. Peace out.